What's up, Commanders Nation? The Terry McLaurin contract saga just took a massive turn, and he didn't even need to put on pads to do it. Meanwhile, newly acquired All-Pro tackle Laramie Tunsil just sent a clear message to the entire NFL during joint practices with the Patriots. He's him. We're breaking down the WR drama, contract chess moves, and the trench dominance that's got Commanders fans fired up for 2025. This is Commanders HQ, your daily source for insider scoops, bold takes, and real football talk. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's get into it. Terry McLaurin didn't travel to Foxborough for the Commanders' joint practice or preseason opener against the Patriots, but somehow he still came out as one of the biggest winners of the week. Here's what went down. According to Nikki Jabavla from The Athletic, the Commanders' wide receiver group, minus McLaurin and Noah Brown, looked flat. A few flashes here and there, sure, but no one stepped up as a legitimate WR1 or even WR2 in Terry's absence. Translation? McLaurin's value just skyrocketed. And get this, he's not even trying to play the villain. Multiple reports say he doesn't want to leave DC. He just wants to be paid like a top-tier receiver, entering what will likely be his final prime contract of his career. He'll be 31 when the extension kicks in, and that's the sticking point for GM Adam Peters. Washington wants him back, just not at the price tag McLaurin is demanding in guaranteed money. This entire offseason, Adam Peters has been steady, calculated, unmoved. But let's be real. One more flat wide receiver performance, and that poker face could start to crack. Here's the thing. Peters is right to be cautious. Giving long-term guaranteed money to a 30-plus wide receiver isn't ideal. But McLaurin isn't just any wide receiver. He's your locker room leader, your most consistent offensive weapon, and one of the few guys defenses actually game plan for. You take him out of this offense, that spotlight on Jaden Daniels, it gets a lot hotter. And after a camp performance where no other receiver flashed consistent separation, hands, or chemistry, Peters may be running out of safe options. McLaurin is watching this play out in real time, and every underwhelming rep from a wide receiver 3 makes his leverage stronger. Let's call it like it is. This receiver group without McLaurin doesn't scare anybody. Jahan Dotson still has breakout potential, but has struggled with consistency. Luke McCaffrey is promising, but he's still a rookie. Olamide Zaccheaus and Jamison Crowder, good rotational pieces, not game breakers. Deebo Samuel Sr. showed flashes in Foxborough, but he's still earning his role. Without Terry, this offense loses its identity. Even Dan Quinn can see it. Even Cliff Kingsbury can see it. So while Peters may not want to cave, time and reality are working against him. The Commanders know they can't get far without McLaurin in 2025, and Terry knows it too. While the WR struggled, Laramie Tunsil was out there showing exactly why Washington traded for him. Let's be clear, Tunsil didn't need to do much this offseason. He skipped OTAs, got some rest days. But the moment he stepped on the field against New England, total lockdown. No pressures allowed. Pure physical dominance. Veteran poise against a very capable Patriots D-line. One word, imposing. Tunsil looked every bit like the best blindside protector this team has had since Trent Williams. And with Josh Conley Jr. holding his own on the opposite side, we might be looking at Washington's tackle duo of the future and the present. Adam Peters came to DC to fix a broken culture, both on and off the field, and so far, he's done just that. Smart draft picks, big trades, a fresh coaching staff, players believe in the direction of the franchise again. But here's the challenge. Winning that locker room also means taking care of your leaders. And Terry McLaurin, he's the tone setter. You want young guys like Daniels, Connerly, and Sweat to buy into the vision? You show them that elite performance and leadership is rewarded, not dismissed. If this drags into week 1, it could create friction inside a team that's finally starting to believe. Let's not waste time. Jaden Daniels was easily the best player on the field. Even Patriots media, yes, Patriots media were gushing over how sharp the Commanders' QB looked in his first live reps against another defense. Daniels did all of this, threw with anticipation, moved with poise, connected with multiple receivers. He found Zach Ertz multiple times during drills, showing off that budding veteran chemistry. And the real highlight, a touchdown to Deebo Samuel Sr. snatched off the DB's helmet. That connection between Daniels and Deebo has been budding since day 1, and it was on full display again today. Also worth mentioning, Ja'Cory Brooks, the rookie, made a serious impression with a one-handed touchdown grab from Daniels in 7-on-7 drills. That's how you earn more reps. The Daniels to everyone pipeline is officially open for business. If anyone forgot how elite Laramie Tunsil is, today was a loud reminder. According to J.P. Finley, Tunsil wasn't just blocking, he was bullying Patriots defenders. One rep ended with him driving a linebacker so far out of bounds that he nearly escorted him to the stands. And it wasn't just brute strength. Technique, footwork, and anchor all locked in. What makes this even better? Tunsil and rookie Josh Connolly Jr. were once again glued at the hip, learning together, communicating, and locking down the edge of the tandem. If these two continue to click like this, Jaden Daniels is going to stay upright all season. Oh, and that Tunsil pancake nearly started a fight. More on that next. Joint practices are never quiet, but this one got heated. Tunsil's domination sparked the first skirmish after he flattened a Patriots linebacker right into the sideline. Not long after, Marshawn Lattimore and Kayshawn Boutte got into it. But the wildest moment, Patriots running back Travion Henderson picked up a blitz and triggered an all-out brawl. Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel had to step in to break it up and got cut in the face, bleeding on the field. Yeah, it was that kind of day. The Commanders showed they're not going to be pushed around even against a hard-nosed, physical team like New England. It wasn't a dominant day for the Commanders' defense, especially early on. Reports say Patriots wide receiver Pop Douglas was making plays, especially against Mike Sanastrill. But credit where it's due, Sanastrill got his revenge. In a 2-minute drill, he picked off rookie QB Drake May off a deflection, a big-time play in a big-time moment. Rookie linebacker Kane Madrano also impressed. He looked smooth in coverage, stayed in position, and made smart, clean reads. No flash, just fundamentals. Brian Robinson Jr. brought the energy today too, but with no full tackling, the run game was mostly a non-factor. Not everything was perfect for the Commanders. The interior offensive line had issues, especially against Patriots DT Christian Barmore, who had himself a day. No surprise, Barmore is a beast. But remember, starter Nick Allegretti and swing guard Coleman Selton didn't make the trip. That depth will matter. Something to keep an eye on during the preseason game Friday night. So, here's what we want to know from you, Commanders fans. Should Terry McLaurin get the deal he's asking for? Did Adam Peters miscalculate the wide receiver depth? And how much does Laramie Tunsil's dominance raise your expectations for 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for daily content, deep dives, and exclusive breakdowns right here on Commanders HQ. This team's on the brink, and we'll be here every step of the way.